the Arc of the South Shore. I'm the director of the Adult Foster Family Care Program. The Adult Foster Family Care Program in particular provides services to a loved one who takes care of a family member at home that is either elderly or has a disability or diagnosis which requires them the need for care. We provide a monthly tax-free stipend. We provide oversight of a case manager and a nurse. And the Arc of the South Shore is an amazing organization. We have many different services. We have our day program, we have our CBDS program, we have our Autism Resource Center, PCM program, what am I forgetting? Early intervention program. We have many different programs, so definitely, give us a check out.
I'm Jessie Finney. I'm with the Scituate Library, and we're here to just show off all of the different resources that we have available for a wide variety of needs. So some of the things that you might think about when you think about things that might help folks with disabilities in the library are large print books. We have audiobooks, playaways, which are very easy to use. But we also want to highlight some of our more unusual resources. We've just started creating these reminiscence kits for folks who might have Alzheimer's or dementia and their caregivers. They're really great kits. They have lots of sensory items as well as things to help you remember things with your loved one that might be special to them. We also have things for folks who might be neurodivergent. So we have comfort kits. So when you come to the children's room, maybe you're a little overwhelmed, or if you're going out and some sensory tools might help you. We have backpacks that you can take out. We also have a lot of different resources to highlight neurodiversity. And we have some things that have been donated by the Commission on Disabilities, such as the reader pen, and then behind you is the Grit chair, which is a very cool wheelchair that will go on trails. And you can either have someone pushing you, or you can push yourself. And it's just a great resource for the community that we're really grateful for.
All right, so we're Friendship Home out of Norwell, Massachusetts. So we're a multi-service provider agency for adults with disabilities. Specifically, we run 3 programs. There's the Overnight Respite Program, which I'm the director for, which provides short-term, non-emergency respite stays for adults with disability in the community. There's also a community-based day program, work-based service, employment service called Bridges to Work, also known as BTW for short. And we run a social recreational programming group as well, which does events, cultural sorts of things, partially in a drop-in basis, partially in a planned sort of way. We're going to go to the Red Sox game, we're going to go to the Museum of Science, we're going to go see the show, whatever it may happen to be.
So we are the Cohasset Working Dog Foundation. We started in 2011 to fund Cohasset's first police canine, and since then we've grown into now 3 programs. We have Police Canine, which we still support, a therapy dog program with about 40 dogs and their handlers who visit hospitals, nursing homes, schools, from about Weymouth to Duxbury. And we have a service dog program where we have a grant available for a Cohasset resident, disabled Cohasset resident, to get a service dog, which is, Parker was our first service dog in Cohasset. He's now semi-retired from that and is a therapy dog pretty much full-time now.
The name of our organization is the Universal Access Program. It comes under the Department of Conservation and Recreation, which is the state's department that oversees state parks and pools and rinks. What we're demonstrating here is the Universal Access Program. The intent is to make all of those things accessible to everybody. We do one of 3 ways. We do site improvements, so that might include ramps, accessible trails. We also place adaptive equipment at beaches, at ice rinks that people can use on their own. We also have rec programs. So we have adaptive rec programs. Right now we're ending our winter season, so we've got ice rinks that have adaptive skating going on. We also just ended the outdoor programs where they're out on trails. If there was snow, there's sledding and skating on those. And we'll be starting in spring and summer. We're going to have kayaking, cycling, things like that. So that's the Universal Access Program.
We are Independence Associates, and we are one of the 10 independent living centers in Massachusetts. And an independent living center is not a place where people live. It's a place that provides supports, services, and resources for any person with a disability, regardless of age, in the 31 cities and towns around Brockton, Plymouth, and down to Taunton, and almost up to Boston.
My name is Jeff Dugan. I am the Assistant Director for Community Services at the Massachusetts Office on Disability. We're a state agency that's working to ensure that people with disabilities can equally participate in all aspects of life throughout Massachusetts. We provide information, we provide guidance and trainings on all really things civil rights related to disabilities, as well as how it pertains to architectural accessibility. So we're here today kind of just advertising MOD services, letting people know that we're here, and if people are interested in knowing what trainings or what we do more in depth, they can visit mass.gov/MOD.
This is the Massachusetts Equipment Distribution Program, and we give telephones to people with disabilities. So anyone in Massachusetts, if they have a permanent issue that impedes their use of the telephone, can get a free or discounted piece of equipment from the state, and we come and install it, fix it if it breaks, and that includes iPhones too. So that's a little new to our program, but we have a lot of people who really could benefit from an iPhone, but they might be a little intimidated by the idea of a smartphone. But then they get me to come out to the house and set it all up for them, teach them how to use it, and then away they go.
It's South Shore Support Services, and I run the Family Support Center in Weymouth. So South Shore Support Services is a nonprofit organization, and we've been around since 1995, and we support individuals with all disabilities. And we contract with the DDS, Department of Developmental Services. So we have a lot of social and rec. We actually offer case management. We actually offer help with budgeting, medical appointments, dental appointments, social and recreational, life skills, social skills, pretty much the gamut of whatever a family needs.
So we're South Shore Support Services. We provide services to individuals with disabilities in all areas of the community. Vocational services, independent support services, housing, technology, which is what we're here with. So we have different technologies to help provide services.
Yeah, so the first one would be, we started a apartment, like a apartment to help people with disabilities or get used to using grand care devices, which is what these tablets are right here. And what this is, it's kind of like an advanced life alert / ring type deal where you can monitor remotely. So we're able to do like check door sensors, fall protection, if there's like seizure devices that we can check as well. We're able to monitor like video calling, so we're able to check in on them and help them through like maybe learning how to cook and things like that. So it's to promote independent living, to allow them to be on their own. And the goal that we have is to set up 30 of these grand care devices in individuals' homes in the next 2 years, and then we'll be able to have like 3 call center staff that could monitor all 30 homes and be able to assist. So that's the first part of this, and then our other tech side of things is the virtual reality side.
Yeah. So the future of some of the services. So what's great about using technology is that not everyone wants to have a person with them. It's services on demand for the person, which promotes independence. What we're using the headsets for is when we're in development with 4 other agencies to create these learning experiences. So the one that we have developed right now is about mindfulness. This is in conjunction with RTR and the University of Florida. So it helps folks, you put on the headset and it helps create kind of a mindful experience. Other things are vocational based, trainings for staff and other things for individuals, but it's cool because it's immersive. It's kind of like a video game, so it doesn't feel like a training per se. It doesn't feel like an educational experience. It feels like a video game, but there's a lot of merit to doing that. And there's other experiences too. There's driving simulators, life skills that folks can work on, cooking, things like that. So it's bringing the training to the person in a very immersive and interactive way, which is cool. Fantastic.